So have you shown the video or you're showing it now?
Are we on now?
Yeah.
So, hi, everyone, willkommen. Ich bin hier zusammen mit Chris Armelin, der Sales Manager von der Firma Lazer Lamps aus Großbritannien. Lazer ist der große und bekannte Lieferant für LED-Scheinwerfer in Europa, der Top-Qualität. Die Scheinwerfer wurden in Großbritannien produziert und wir in Genesis arbeiten schon seit 2012 oder 13 mit Lazer zusammen. Wir sind extrem zufrieden. Ich kann wirklich sagen, der Lazer ist unsere treue und beste Lieferant zum Thema Qualität, Lieferzeiten und Zufriedenheit von unseren Kunden. Dieses Gespräch werden wir, Chris, machen das auf Englisch oder Deutsch?
Wie es kommt, wie es kommt.
Ja, ich spreche Deutsch und Englisch gleiche schlecht. Ja, so. So, können wir machen. Vielleicht machen wir ein bisschen Englisch, so wir können ein bisschen mehr, vielleicht ein bisschen technisch reden. Ja,
Ja, okay. Dror, erstmal, ich würde erstmal mich bedanken für die Einladung. Es ist für uns sehr wichtig, dabei zu sein. Wie du sagst, wir sind sehr gute Partner seit vielen Jahren und wir müssen das Beste machen aus dieser Situation. Wir hatten uns alle gefreut auf Bad Kissing, aber wir machen das jetzt so. Und wir treffen uns natürlich wieder bald auf andere Messen. Aber vorläufig, ich muss sagen, wir sind auch sehr, sehr zufrieden mit die Zusammenarbeit und die Freundschaft, die wir von unsererseits mit euch alle haben, mit dem ganzen Team. Und die Arbeit, die ihr macht, ist eigentlich fantastisch. Das wird jedes Jahr besser. Und es ist nicht nur von den Verkäufen her sehr, sehr gut, aber auch von der Zusammenarbeitung und der Entwicklung von neuen Produkten. Das ist uns sehr, sehr wichtig. Es ist wirklich eine sehr gute Zusammenarbeit in den besten Konditionen. Und es bleibt weiterhin. Du bist unsere Rockstar, das ist klar. Wir wollen nicht von Geschäfte reden heute, aber ja, du bist wirklich pretty amazing, Bro. Pretty amazing. Danke.
Thank you very much. I think it's working for both sides. You know, we can do a good job because the Lazer is doing an amazing job. We know Lazer really from the beginning of the company. When the only thing they have to send us was a kind of a very funny Excel file with few lights on. That's how we start together. And I think what Lazer is doing is amazing. And also your support as the guy that was always supporting us and helping us with in shows and with customers. It was amazing. And of course, also our relationship as friends is also helping a lot the business. Chris, I wanted to ask something interesting. I saw in kind of photo that you guys got the new Defender already.
Yes, we got it. I was there last week.
Okay.
My first day in the office after 2.5 months.
Okay.
So we've got the, yeah, it's really nice. I mean, it's actually quite amazing. And obviously, I saw it at the show when we went to order it. But it's an amazing vehicle. It's going to be very capable. And the idea is that we will now look at all the best options for it, whether it's integration kits, mounting on the roof. Also, we've already located some good positions quite low down in the corners. And obviously, we are going to work on solutions around the roof racks and so on, as well, integrating the best options. So we are hard already working on it. We want to be out there very quickly. The plan was obviously that we were all gonna have the vehicles at Bad Kissing. Obviously, that's the deliveries have been delayed. I mean, we were delayed by about a month for our delivery. But yeah, I mean, it's an exciting project. And we keep pushing forward with all the integration kits and all the roof mounting solutions. We have now also, I mean, Ford have taken on our roof mounting solutions. So that's great. As you know, we also work directly with Volkswagen on the Amaroks for some of our light bars for them. And our integration of solutions are very, very popular, especially in the DACH area, because there are a solution which is road legal with 2 E-mark lamps. They look like pretty much like they're out of the factory, the quality of the integration kits. And this makes these very, very popular. And we keep developing all the time for new vehicles. We have engineers working just on the development. And another exciting phase of our business is that we are now opening in Australia. We have set up a company there. We have 2 sales guys. We had our first container go this week to Australia. And again, developing products just for that market, for the 200 series, 79, etc. So yeah, I mean, we're pushing. Production is as normal as can be. Those that can work from home, but production is not interrupted. And actually, we are pleasantly surprised with the volume of sales. It's the demand is still very strong. And we have some exciting, we're all working very hard on new products that will be coming out towards end of August, September. There will be an upgrade of certain products, some new products, but at the moment we are not really talking about it much. And, we don't want to spoil the fun when it comes.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that Lazer is very famous for. I mean, Lazer come every 2 weeks. We get a new update of a new product, of a new bracket, of a new thing. Sometimes for us, it's a little bit too much work. I mean, we every time we need to work and update our systems, update our web shops and our catalogs. But we prefer this kind of relationship to work with a very innovative manufacturer that always can feel the market, feel the needs, and always stay ahead. I think it's amazing because we are very familiar with a lot of products that they were great in the beginning, and then the manufacturer never keep developing, never thinking about how the market is developed, and then they stay behind. And with Lazer, it's not the case. There's always something new, always something coming. At least once a week, or once of 2 weeks, I'm getting a newsletter with update about new lights, new fitting kits, and that is keep us all on the line. Always more option, more customers to meet, and that's make, of course, for us, it's a very good business, and also make our customer very happy because, for example, integration kit. I mean, that is one of the main issue because when somebody buy lights, they can be the best lights, but if he doesn't know, okay, don't have the right bracket to fit it on his car, it's make the whole process much more expensive because he need to try to develop by himself brackets, or he need to go to a professional workshop, and they would need to try to build a bracket for him, and that's going to make the cost for the bracket there will be more than the cost of the lights. So I think it's amazing that Lazer took this challenge and really tackle it in the best way. We get every time more and more cars where we can offer grill kits or the roof mounting systems. I have to say that in Genesis, and now after when we start to come back to full-time work also in our workshop, our next project is actually we're already working on it now, is to have all the abilities in the workshop to offer all our customers also installation for lights on the cars. I know many customers will be happy about it, that they can come to Harel, they get the lights, and we will install it on the grills, on the roof, or the tent, or whatever. So they have a full house solution for the lights they buy. And also we help our dealers with this kind of kits that we deliver to do it for their own customer. I think that is one of the main reasons what Lazer is so successful, that they're always innovative, always listening to the market, to the need of the market, and also have very good informative websites and catalogs, and I think it's amazing, and I really would like that we will keep doing it this way, because I think the potential of the brand is still to grow.
Thank you, Dror. Yeah, I think one of our unique selling points really is also that we're obviously European manufacturers. We listen to the European needs of our clients, and it's not just some rebranded product. It's really developed, designed, manufactured in our factories here outside of London. And because we are European, well, just for another few months, but essentially we develop products, whether it's for your market, for the truck market, in response to the demands. Any new European vehicles that come out, especially the pickups, we get them as quickly as we can, the grills, we scan them, we work out the integration solutions, and always also considering the European legislation, which is really important, and it's getting strict, which is fine with us, because it means that we can respond to that. We are used to already working with the parameters of EU regulations, which is something quite unique. And yeah.
We got a question here from customer, from Chris. He asked if are all the lights from Lazer are road legal, and we also a question from Buzz Bay. What lights are compatible with grill kit? Do you want to answer that, or you want me to answer?
Do you want to do it in English or German?
I think the question came in English, so I think we should answer in English.
Okay. So it's like this. Essentially, it's the road legality. We have the majority of our lamps road legal up to a certain size. Obviously, size matters in this instance. So we have, on average, it's up to 12 LEDs. Most of our lamps are up to 12 LED. On the linear, it's up to the 18 LED lamp, are road legal. And the beauty of it is also because of the performance of the lamps. We have quite small lamps, which we use in the integrations, which are road legal and have high performance. So to answer now the question on the integration kits, most integration options come with the triple R 750, triple R 750 with position lights, or triple R 750 Elite, which is the top product. Or you can also, some vehicles, there is an integration with ST4. Our preference is always for triple R. ST4 really is an option that we use when the vehicle has quite a lot happening behind the grille, like if there's air conditioning, if there's very big intercooler, if there's less space. So we have to use ST4s for integration. We have also the linears, which we're slowly using now in other integration kits. But in all fairness, because of the size, the shape, and the performance of the linears, some where we have no real integration solution from us, customers can also install the linears quite easily, especially on bigger vehicles like vans and stuff like this. I think that answers the question. Oh.
Yeah, I think you answered the question. We need also to remember that although that we are in Europe, and we're supposed to have the same regulation for all European Union countries, it's not quite always like that. I mean, for example, in Britain, I think you guys can drive with one bar on the car.
Correct, which you can't in Germany.
Exactly, and for example, in Germany, you have to have two separate lights that
Correct.
each one of them have the E mark, so they will be road legal. So in Switzerland, I know that the rules, for example, Switzerland is not European Union, but it's also a very important market for Lazer. The rules is totally different. But let's say most of Lazer lights are can be used as road legal lights.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
What is the second question was for which cars we have grill kits integration. Yeah. So I don't know if you have the list in front of your eyes.
I don't, but I can, off the top of my head, I can tell you. But you have it there.
No, I can also tell on top of my head, Chris. We are both alike. You know, we are very unserious people. We never prepare ourselves with lists and whatever. We need to do some conversation. But I remember most of them. But you can go ahead and if there is
Yeah.
a model that.
Typically, our top product is the Ranger. So we have integration kits for the most recent Rangers, the previous generation of Rangers. Yeah. We then obviously, from a brand point of view, which is important as well. I mean, we do a variety of products for Ford. So for the Ranger, for quite a few of the vans, Transit, Connect, etc. Older generations, new generation. We have just brought out this week integration kit for a Renault Traffic. Now, the other biggest group of lamps that we do is for VW. So for VWs, we do the integration kits for the T6s, for the T5s, all models of T6, the T5s, Amarok, the latest version, the older version, and also for quite a lot of the VW vans, the Crafter, the Caddy. They are big sellers for us in other markets. Then we have obviously the Mercedes X-Class, the latest V6, the older model. That's really the pickup. We also have solutions for Isuzu. Isuzu, we have a long history of collaboration with Isuzu in the UK. So, I mean, there's not so many Isuzu, I don't think, in Germany. For Hilux, we have integration kits for the Hilux, all of which you've got. Now, an interesting market, which is developing more and more, the vans that are used for campers. So for this, we have quite a lot of sales for Ducato. And even the latest version of the Ducato is the same grille, although there's been some changes, but we have integrations kits for this. So yeah, that's pretty much the biggest market. We are developing now for the Land Cruiser 200, the Land Cruiser 79 as well. Some integration solutions. And we keep developing, like for the MAN TGE. Actually, the MAN TGE, we have a good integration kit, and this vehicle comes in a 4x4 version, which gets used quite a lot by people that go traveling. So yeah, I mean, we cover pretty much in the off-road market, the vehicles, the main pickup vehicles, we have solutions for. And also we have now roof mounting solutions for these vehicles.
If somebody want to see if we have a solution for his car, so he can check in Lazer website or in Genesis online shop, where most of the products are already updated, and you can see also the price. If you in Germany, you can buy from our online shop. If you are in other countries, you can check also other website of Lazer distributors. One more thing, we will have soon Dodge Ram to check.
Yeah.
And we will then our plan is to send a grill to Lazer, also to develop a light solution for this car model. This car, at least in Germany, sells in big numbers. And it's time for us to develop some product to this brand. We have more question regarding Mitsubishi L200. I don't think we have integration kit for this car.
No, we don't.
No.
I don't have a photo of the grille, but quite often with those vehicles there are solutions with fitting linears, a pair of linear 6s, would normally fit in the grill, either in the upper grill or in the lower, middle or lower grill. And again, if it's for Germany, it's important to fit them as a pair. And those are E-marked, so they wouldn't have any issues there. And it's a very small, light lamp, so it could be fitted, not without too much difficulty. But I must say, I can't. I don't have an image of the L200 right now. I could look at it quickly, but yeah.
I think we should check.
I'm happy if somebody sends us an email, you forward it to me, and we'll have a look at what we could offer.
Exactly. I mean, the L200, at least in our market, is sold not in large numbers. I know that before a few years it was a very, very popular in the UK, and I don't know where is the new model of the L200 having good sales in which territories. But in our market, they are, although it's a great car and very good price, but I think they're probably the marketing of this car. For example, also Isuzu, yeah, it's also a great pickup. You don't see it here in big numbers. We can see also, according to the volume of canopies that we are selling, that these car models are selling in relatively low numbers. But for us, if we will have the ability and to offer a grill kit for these cars, I think that's be good enough, because we will be the first one to do it, and maybe it will be a good idea for Lazer to try to see if we can get a grill kit for that car also.
Yeah, definitely look into it.
Yeah. I see that Jan Dressler asking regarding Isuzu D-Max. And hi, Jan. Jan is someone that we know for many years. And like Chris said, Chris, actually the question around the D-Max is important, because we have a customer that just building a rental company with 10 Isuzu D-Max car. We sold them also Lazer Lamp, but we didn't had any integration kit for that. So if you said that you guys have something, so we miss it. So we need to see, because I remember for the old model of the D-Max, you guys there was kind of a kit that you guys developed together with Isuzu themselves in UK.
It's just a set of brackets. Yeah. It's just a set of brackets, and we've updated this.
Okay.
It's not one where you have to cut the grill or anything like this. It's just basically a set of brackets that we use for the integration. But yeah, if if there's a demand there, on Monday I can send you the stuff, the information. It's quite easy for customers also if they want to see some visuals. If you go on the Isuzu UK website, it's on there. They integrate the solutions. Essentially, we have 3 kits for the Isuzu. One which is a pair of lamps in the front, a pair of lamps on the roof, on the sports bar, or both together. So that's the 3 kits that we make for Isuzu.
Yeah. So do you know if this bracket would fit also for the new Isuzu? So like from 2016, I think it was the last upgrade.
I'm sure, because they keep buying. I keep working with Isuzu, and I can't imagine that they're only buying stuff for 2016 cars.
Okay, so I will write down, and I will send you a mail regarding that you would send us the information, and we will update our website.
Yeah, with pleasure. Yeah.
Those are integration. Thank you, Jan, for asking.
Thanks, Jan.
It was helping. So integration kit. Okay. That will be very good. Chris, so I believe our next show going to be in France when we meet each other.
Right. It's going to be hard again to do this show. It's terrible. It's hard work. But, we do it.
Yeah, but what the guys said, you've been in contact with them, are they going to run the show like every year, or they're going to have some different regulation?
I spoke to the organizer only 2 days ago. Again, because we had the news that the show was happening about a week ago, and I just wanted to talk to him about practicalities a few days ago. Essentially, they have been inundated with requests from people that want to visit, obviously. The show, the exhibitors, they have had very few cancellations, unfortunately. Yes, people that organized trips to Brazil, and I think that was the main issue. have cancelled their attendance. But everybody I know in the business, like yourselves, like other dealers, everybody will be there. It will be as normal as can be, because it's not a show that you pay to go to, and it's not enclosed. Their point of view is that it's going to be spread out enough. Obviously, we, for instance, on our stand, will ensure that we keep our distances from some of the visitors. I think one of the big traditions at Valois also is the socializing with other trade people and with visitors, and there's a good atmosphere there. But some of these after hours meetings and parties will probably have to be a little bit controlled. But no, I mean, it's going to be very exciting. People are dying to go out there. They're desperate. They want to go. So we're making plans to be there. That's it. I mean, it's as normal as can be. As normal as can be.
So I would like to give our viewer a little bit information regarding that. So in France, we are taking part of the most amazing and nicest off-road show there is. It's in the place called Valois. It started the 26th of August until the 30th. And what is amazing about this off-road show, it's take part in the middle of a village on the mountain. This village in the winter is used for ski holidays, and in summer you have a lot of sport activities regarding mountain bikes, hiking, and off-road. And actually, the exhibitors are staying on the streets of the village. And that's amazing because we put our stand, and behind us there is a coffee shop, and at the right side there is a restaurant, and in front there's an ice cream shop, and it's everything very nice. I mean, there's a lot of exhibitors, a lot of small exhibitors that you won't see them in big shows. It's not companies that would go to caravan salons or Stuttgart or these kind of big shows. You would see them only in kind of small shows. So it's a lot of very interesting product to see that you don't see in the everyday, and it's amazing place for a family vacation. We use it usually as our family holiday. I mean, I'm going down there with my family because I don't speak French, so I always have someone from one of our dealers that actually they run the stand. We bring the cars, and we using the time to go hiking. You can rent an e-bike and go on the mountain. You can rent downhill bikes. There is amazing downhill roads down there for professional and also for beginners. You can climb on the mountain. You can do snapping, and of course to enjoy amazing restaurants. I mean, the restaurants there is crazy. Every time I'm going there, because of Chris, I gain like 10 pounds to my weight in 4 days. And by the way, Chris, I really hope that the restaurant going to stay open. If they're going to eliminate the visitor, we should book places now already.
Yeah.
Because if not, we would have nothing to eat. Chris, we don't hear you anymore. We don't hear you.
You don't hear me?
If you didn't take down your mic.
Can you hear me now?
We still don't hear you. I think your mic is off.
Can you hear me now?
Do you hear me?
I hear you, yeah.
But we don't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Choose what Chris should do. We can ask him maybe to boost. Oh, now we hear you. Okay. I mean, we didn't hear you because I don't know why. But what's happened? Why you came out?
Are we good now?
We are good now. So we talk about the Valois salon. So you can also give a few words regarding that.
Yeah, I think what's really important for visitors is, like you said, I mean, all the activities. Also, something I just want to add is that the organization organizes excursions in the mountains with 4x4s. So you can go for a day trip into the mountains with the organization. They also organize an evening meal up in the mountains with a view over the valley and an overnight stay, a bivouac. So that's also an amazing experience, I'm told, because every time I go there, obviously I'm working, so I haven't done it yet, but friends of mine have done it, and they do it again and again, because it's something you need to be able to go up there and camp in, have a mountain bivouac. There's lots of flats to rent if people want to come, and they're very reasonable. I mean, we have a flat like all the other exhibitors. It's very reasonable, very friendly, and like you said, the food. I mean, I'm advising my liver that it's going to be another tough week up there in Valois, but there you go.
I have to say the place is amazing. The people are amazingly friendly.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
there is such a great experience. You feel safe there. Everybody would say hello. The only problem is that a lot of people don't speak one word English. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
But it doesn't disturb them to try to talk to you and to be nice. There's not arrogance that sometimes, if you go to Paris and this kind of city, sometimes you get the arrogant side of the French people. That's not
Yeah.
there. Not there. There you get really people are friendly, and actually you can also see people from all over Europe are coming there. And
access is very easy. I mean, there's
it's
a
also,
motorway into.
yeah, it's very international. You see people from all kind of parts of the world, and everybody gets so well together. I mean, it's for me, it's the best event during the year. We go in there and we enjoy it, and also the kind of atmosphere. It's not a stress atmosphere. When we go into shows, usually in Germany, everything is very professional. Everything is dedicated to work and sell, and that's what you do. And there, like in the Valois, because it's in the middle of the village, and people just walking around. Everybody have time. There's no time like it's too stressed as your stand is full with 200 people that stay in the line. So it's really easy going and very nice for visitors. I think in business wise for us, we stand there more to expose our brand and support our dealers. We have at their show at least 5, 6 dealers. All of them have our product on. I mean, when it's alu product mainly, and of course Lazer have their own French dealer network that's staying there. So if somebody want to enjoy a few amazing days in the Alps, and also to see something about off-roading, also drive off-roading, I suggest to come there. I know that also, and it's very rare in Europe, you're allowed to do wild camping around in the mountain, yeah, and nobody would bother you. In this time of the year, they allowed us. I mean, they know that people are coming to visit, and nobody come and bother you. You just need to find a nice spot, and also to keep the rules. I mean, not to dirty everything, not to stay out of the road and damage the nature.
Yeah, and what I want to say, Dror, for people coming from a bit further, the access is really easy. I mean, the motorway goes up until about 20 kilometers before going up to the village. Yeah. So access it's important. Access is really, really straightforward.
Yeah, I think when you get to Lyon, it's around 2 hours from Lyon. No.
Yeah, that's valid. Yeah.
So I said when we're driving from here, we are middle of Germany, next to Würzburg, Nuremberg. Actually, we drive all the way highway. I mean, the only part that it's a little bit not the nicest road is when you cross Switzerland, because you drive there in the very busy highway, and with a lot of stops of payment. Yeah. But behind that is it's a very easy way. We usually do it like with the overnight, but it's also can be made in one night drive. I think it's around 1,000 kilometers from us there.
I lost you there. Can you hear me now again?
I hear you. We hear you. Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Do we have any more questions?
No, we don't have any more questions. So,
I mean, a question for me.
Yeah.
How is this show season going to be with you guys? I mean, what's the news in Germany? I mean, like the camping shows and things like this. Will there be new stuff happening in September and so on, or September, October?
So We said in Germany you have, because we have federal governments, so in different, we call them Bundesland, you have different rules. In Bayern, where we are, I mean, not any show is allowed to be done until 31 of August 2020. If they're going to change it, and I hope they do, then we'll be able 3 weeks after that to have the Genesis Oktoberfest. That is our most important event of the year after the show in Bad Kissingen.
Yeah.
In August, there may be this show that's called the Rheinwall 4x4 show. We are in contact with them. If the show will take part, we will send a team to that show. There is some shows that they're talking about, like Caravan Salon of this kind of show, but I have to say, we in Genesis, to be prepared to a show, it's something we do a few months ahead. I mean,
Correct.
we cannot wait, and 2 weeks before they tell us, yeah, you can take a part. And I'm not going to take part in indoor shows that if they will put regulation, like they put in restaurant and in other places, it's mean that the visitor will be less than 50%, the maximal visitor.
And it's a big investment to do these.
Yeah, and I don't know if, I'm not sure that customer, because September it starts to the winter is coming. We are in the herbs, we are in the fall. I don't know if people will be happily going to shows. That's why we did the online show. So actually, in 4 days online show, we get orders like we get almost like in Bad Kissingen.
Great,
so
great.
I think we need to develop more these kind of tools to have a customer the ability to see the products, and also to get the special, people wait for the special show condition, Messekonditionen, So we're going to offer it. If we will not have Genesis Oktoberfest, then we will have, at least in that weekend, we will have the option to offer our customer to visit us and to get the product. We will definitely do some presentation with Lazer for that.
We'll be there if you're there with us.
Exactly. For the next few weeks, we also plan, we got from you guys the new integration kit for the Linear 36, for the Ford Ranger. So it's planned now in our schedule to do it with photo shooting and with the explanation to that, and we'll make a video out of it. So we will see how it's developed. I'm not very optimistic regarding the big show, like in January and February. We registered them ourselves there, but we will not take part if we don't see that there, because these shows are also very expensive. And they are more focused on the camping customers. So we need to see if our customer will have interest to come. In every outdoor show that we'll be able to take part, for example, we will go to probably to the bush taxi. We will send a team there. And other interest show that maybe will take part, we will see. We have no problem to send our team with cars and product to that shows, but we want really to take part in show that we know that our customers really want to come, really feel free to come, and of course everything must to be also cost effective to us.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
So Chris, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dror.
Thank you very much also for the introduction movie that Lazer made for our event. It was, I think we showed it yesterday. Are we going to show it again in some point, Jules? Maybe tomorrow this video would run again. Anyway, it's still in our YouTube channel if people want to see. It's a very interesting movie that showed the laser factory and how things are really working there. And
cool.
Yeah, Chris, I'm still happy that Brexit didn't start it. We still can be friends. After Brexit, God going to help us.
Well, thanks very much. You have a great event, and we'll speak maybe tomorrow. We'll see.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks very much. Bye-bye.